Players with the craziest scouting stories ever. Back in 1981, a 17-year-old named John Barnes was playing amateur football in a public park in London. He had no plans to become a professional footballer in England. In fact, he was only killing time before leaving the country. His father was a military officer, and the family was about to move back to Jamaica. On top of that, Barnes already had a scholarship lined up to play college football in the United States. At the time, he was just playing for a local team called Sudbury Court while waiting for his flight, but everything changed because of one random passerby. Since the pitch was right next to the road, a taxi driver happened to drive past and noticed Barnes playing. The driver was so impressed by his skill that he actually pulled over just to watch. Convinced the kid was special, the taxi driver contacted a scout he knew at Watford Football Club named Tom Wally. Watford became interested, but they had to move quickly. If they waited too long, Barnes would be gone to the United States. When Watford invited him for a trial, Barnes was so good that the youth coach offered him a contract straight away before other scouts noticed. In less than a year, he went from playing in a public park to playing in the first division. But the most unbelievable part of the story was the transfer fee. Since Barnes was still an amateur, he didn't cost much at all. Instead of paying thousands of pounds, Watford gave Sudbury Court a single set of football kits. That deal turned out to be the bargain of the century, as Watford sold Barnes 6 years later for £900,000. He would go on to become one of the greatest players in English football history.